Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, so we get another look at a guy who many believe might be the best grappler in this division. He has a lot of different tricks that are part of his trade, and he's got a favorable matchup here tonight.
And the grip strength. The grip strength of these guys that are high-level grapplers are something to behold. The guy grabbed me the other day and said, just feel, Daniel, feel the grip. And I was like, holy smokes. You can tell he has spent a lifetime of grabbing guys, maneuvering you, moving you into position to try and get you to the floor. And that's what he's done so effectively since joining the UFC.
And I didn't even grab you as hard as I could.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I wasn't talking about you. We're talking about this guy.
Right, and he's got a big one in front of him today. Vegas believes he should win this fight. We'll see if he can hold serve as the favorite tonight. Cejudo. He is set to go, and that means so are we for this highly anticipated co-main event. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC bantamweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round one underway. There is Henry Cejudo. The messenger has drawn a lot of confidence from recent UFC fights against Dimitri.
Oh, my God.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Oh, right into mount.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
You know he's got bows. Beautiful elbow gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
Push him off! Push him off!
Let's go.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Now he's going full mount.
Look for that wrist control now. You gotta be on the side. Neutral side.
This is where he wants to be.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
All right, let's move the side controls.
Nice transition.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Massive shot from the top.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Cejudo's back in full guard now. .90 seconds to go now.
Sidestep that hook.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Cejudo. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
I need you to move. Scramble.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Posture up and finish it.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. There was one submission attempt in the previous round, and this man is nothing if not an active pursuit of these submissions.
He's going to continue to chase down that submission. Maybe the next time he gets it locked in, he'll find the finish.
Slips to avoid the right.
Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
I need you to get control.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Cejudo. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He's got to be careful here.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Under a minute to go, round two.
Getting the mount here. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position.
Relentless pressure from the top by Cejudo.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Cejudo. Seconds winding down in round two. Cejudo's back in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Cejudo's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Cejudo's in half guard. Nice positional control here.
Beautiful transition.
Side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Dvalishvili.
Taking a lot of body shots this round.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like the support.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look. This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. And now he's in side control.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought.
I would think at his
options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound.
All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed, but I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Merab the Machine